Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. We're trading again with a group here today. We are going to be trading a very safe stock. We'll just be trading for about a half hour. We'll show you the different strategy and why we set it up and why these lines are on the screen and why this layout is set up the way that it is. So that you understand everything about this. So again, I'm the professor with Day Trading for Success. Our goal here today is to try to show you different ways to make between $100 and $500 a day safely. So we will be trading a range-bound strategy called the RV strategy, which is a large cap strategy, which is really came out last March in a book. And I'll have a link to that book, Day Trading Volume 1. And basically, it's trading a range bound of a $25 billion minimum market cap, $1 billion minimum float, and which basically means it's just going to consolidate and move sideways most of the day, or most of every day. So we find out its general range, and then every once in a while these will have breakouts. So you're ready to trade that breakout. But for the most part, let's go into what we have set up here today so you understand. So this is a 1 minute chart right here. Excuse me. This is the scalpers indicator down here, which is available here. I'll have links to it. There's a day chart minimized. Then I have the active trader over here. We have the level 2, a 15-minute chart. I just built a new layout. I have this down here. This is not synced with the rest. You can see it's red because I have a position in NVIDIA. Then I'm monitoring it. I think I'm about to add to it. Then we have the 5-minute chart here with a MACD. Another 5. These are all minimized charts: a 5-minute, a 30-minute, a 1 hour, and a 4 hour. Now these are all here because I use them to quickly set up different strategies. So I feel they're not in my way, but of course I have a bunch of screens around me. You don't have to have these here. You can just flip around on one chart. I just find it quicker. I will make this layout available again today for free. So make sure you check on the link on where to get it down under where it says more information, and make sure you look at the links on the YouTube videos that show how to upload these videos. So because a lot of people are having trouble, upload these layouts and the custom scripts. People are saying that the link's broken because they're not copying it. They're trying to press the link. You need to copy it, go into your gear wheel, and then import a shared item, and then push Control V. There's a bunch of videos that know how to do it. The $1 Million Margin Club has some out. That's $million-margin club, and I recommend you kind of looking over there to see what they have. They're not a trading, they're more book review and custom script YouTube channel, so you should check them out. But so I'm getting some waving action. So I have Charlie over here. She's handling the chat for everybody. I'll be quarterbacking. So let me go, which means everybody is responsible for their own trades. Oh wow, did I forget that? I forgot to do that. Let me get this over here. Oops. Let me get this disclaimer here. Now I'm just doing everything but getting my disclaimers all going to cover the whole screen. So let me just make it a little more reasonable here. Okay. So I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of someone licensed before you try to follow any of these trading strategies, guys. This is I'm an entertainment channel primarily, and like I was saying, everybody here, and this is printed on the information of every single video if you want to take a closer look at it. But basically, I'm saying I'm not responsible for your trades, and that you should not just follow these strategies blindly without speaking to somebody licensed. Okay, so I'll trade on a 1 minute chart. You can also trade in a 5-minute chart. By the way, I do have a brand new script I'll be putting out soon. That's pretty exciting. But so then this is the scalping indicator down here. And basically, let me zoom in a little bit what this is. Guys, I'm just trying to set this up. So the red are the sellers, the green are the buyers, the blue is the column. This is the sentiment inside. This is a must-have. It kind of changed scalping for everybody, so you can get this on the link. This is more than just a volume indicator because it's showing the sentiment inside. Okay, then I have the market magnet here, which is basically like the volume profile if you set it up correctly on Thinkorswim, but this is a little more dynamic. This is the magnet in the center that kind of draws the price to it because it's showing you the previous, where the volume for the previous price action was, I mean. So, you know, there's definitely ways to read this, and I'll talk about it when I get there. So the first thing we do to set up this strategy, we don't have much time, is we'll go into a day chart that was minimized down here, and we look at the close of the previous day, which to the right of my picture was $235.06, right? And then you look at the ATR down here. This is the average true range of a stock, meaning what was its average price over a 14-day period. They take an average, and if I go over the candle from the previous day right there, it'll show that it was $3.82. So what you do to get this range, this high and low, now ATR is just one number, but I split it in half to create a range. Most every trader uses the ATR in some way to determine where the stock might move. All right, so creating some sort of a range. And you divide it in half and you subtract half from the close to get the ATR low, and then to get an ATR high. It's just a low and a high, but I named it the ATR, okay? And that's basically how the book says to do it, Day Trading Volume 1. And let me just see here. And then the next thing you do to set up this strategy is you're trying to create in support and resistance levels like channels, and you go back on a 5-minute 10-day and you look for the low or the high, whatever it might be, and you click on a Fibonacci retracement, and then you drag it to the high. That's the closest to the day that you have high, snap it, and then all these levels, see how it regarded that channel, look how it traded in between it. So these are considered nature's mathematical formula. They're a really good guideline to help you trade. And then you do it again on this is all per the strategy, which I'll have a link to, and then you do it again on a 2-day 5-minute chart. So we did it again, and that's going to give you more support and resistance lines and kind of tightens up those channels a little bit to help you trade. So that's what you basically do. Now you go on further and with this, and you set up more historical data, support and resistance levels. But if you looked at Apple, let me open up the day again, you can see it's going straight up here. So we would have to go back pretty far, which the strategy says just go back 10 days to try to find some action in here. So instead, I brought in the whole and half dollar, which is a new script here. So we're going to be using with your psychological support or trading with the crowd, the whole dollars and the half dollars. Now you can mark these yourself. You don't need a script to do it for you, but it's there. It's really easy if you have it because you just have it on all the time and it reminds you these are the levels. So I'm going to be using the Fibonacci levels to trade, as well as the market magnet, and then the whole and half dollar, which are over here on my 1-minute chart. So that's, now typically what the strategy says to do is like you would open up a 4-hour chart and you would try to find any places where the candlestick action stopped and turned around, like right there, you know, right here, you know, those would be spots, but the price action's way up there. So we're still within the ATR, which is great, but it's just moved up too much. So, you know, we could have taken some, we could have used the 5-minute here to maybe do some action from the previous day. Like if we go across inside the level here, we can see that, where is it? Get me to the previous day. Yeah, you could see that we probably could have marked some of these, and they were abruptly turned around, and they could have made levels for us within where we are now. And that's just a day ago, but basically I didn't want to do that. So I'm just going to use the whole and half dollar to trade this, and people are I see some of the people up there did use those levels, so that's fine. And this is the MACD down here, by the way. So like I said, I will make this layout available for you guys. This is the active trader. I think I said that. This is a level 2. This is a 15-minute chart, 5-minute, 5-minute MACD, and then these are all reduced, 5-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. I think I said all that, but just in case. And I'll be using these custom indicators to call this. And there's the high range and the low range. So these arrows are basic. See how accurate that was? Basically telling you when to turn around. And then this is telling you the strength. Like that told you that it was really high, so hold it into a move going down. But then it actually went the other way. So this kind of, when I see it at the top like that, I tend to still play it short. But it actually turned around here. And then when I see the buyers not come all the way to the top, I tend to think that I'm not too confident about that move, but look what happened. So in this case, this was wrong. Oh, I don't have the multi-chart alignment up. Let me do that. No labels. I'll put these over here so we have this as well. Oh, that's a mess. That is not what I want to be happening here. Sometimes that happens. Look at that. Let me just get that again. That was too much. How much time do we have? I just have a minute here. Oh, I took that. So, no, I want labels. Labels only. That's what I wanted to press there. Okay. Now, there they are over there. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, we're definitely having some. Oh, no, come on, really? There we are. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to be trading in just a second. Trading Apple. We'll be trading 100 shares. Everybody's going to be trading market. So I'm looking at it now. Looking to maybe it just did a stair step up. Let's look at this 15-minute too. And that's just the 15 minutes moving back and forth. So this is giving me some readings right here. We'll go over that in a minute. But each one of these is a chart increment, a 5-minute chart, 15-minute, 13-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour charts. So what those people are looking at is helping me see, like, what are they looking at? If they're waiting for their 15-minute candle to close, they're probably going to think about going long. You know, same with the 1 hour and 4 hour. The 30-minute is still showing that it's going down. So we hit this VWAP pretty strong, which is supposed to be, is considered to be the value of the stock at any given moment. But on a 1-minute chart, that's not really true. I mean, look, it's not really true any of the time, 100%. It's just, you know, it's a waypoint, usually using a daily chart. I had a new layout here, so I just made a new layout to speed things up because people were going faster than me on my layouts, and that was disturbing. It's just like they weren't having the glitches I was having, so I'm hoping now that this is going to be supercharged. I broke my own rules where I would just keep using the same layout without going back to the saved ones, and it hadn't reconciled yet. So this is the second time in a row it's telling me to turn around just below the VWAP. So I'm looking to go short. That's a hangman pattern. Make sure you learn your patterns. Candlestick pattern playbook. I have a link to that. So I'm looking to get in. I want to see if this is going to 29. It's time. We can all trade. I know some of you just went right in long there. Yeah, I'm looking to call this short. But let's see. Did I miss it? Yeah, I thought it would be higher up there. I think I missed the move. Yeah, these were both saying it was going to turn around. I just missed it. All right, is it going to pop back up? Nope. I definitely missed it. Very, very, very annoying. All right. going to take that there. And I am going to go short for a second, but I got a 234.11. Charlie is communicating this to everybody. I'm actually going to reverse there, guys, and take the measly $8. So we're coming right down to the even dollar, and it was slowing down a little bit. So look at how the sellers are just like dropping with the volume here. So I could have gone lower. I could have gotten a little bit of money there. Now we're not going to see large numbers here with 100 shares. So I feel annoyed that I didn't. I called this and I didn't take this trade because I could have had, you know, $20 here on my very first trade, which I see some of you do. Some went long. So well, let's see. We don't have great patterns here. We're in between. We definitely have a channel that we're trading in between here, and like the RV strategy says, and then the whole $1.50 giving us a little tighter channel. We're right on the magnet, and look at how tight the magnet made this move here. We're right in a very, very tight zone. So that is interesting. Is that going to turn us around? Volume's pretty low here, but this is what we can expect from Apple. It's like a dinosaur. This is a good trade. $30 there for a second. Tempted to take this. See, I'll reverse off the fib. Is it going to hit the fib? 45. Yeah, I'm going to reverse off that fib and pocket that and see if I can. It looks really strong, like it's going to keep going up, which is, yeah, I might have to get out of this and take a small loss. Is it going to dip back down? Give me a dip back down. Nope. That's twice now that it might have. Oh, wow. It looks like it's not going to. I'm just going to take that small loss right there so I can keep this. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to keep going to me. So look at this move on the scalping indicator. Let's get a better look at this because we're not getting a lot of things. Resting on the $0.50 right now as support. I did manage to squeak $45 out of there, but we don't have as many support and resistance lines, which in some way makes it, you know, easier. In other ways, I wish we kind of had more to go by. I'm a true believer in historical data, recent historical data. And then you trade short-term trends, which is what the whole large cap strategy developed by the $1 Million Margin Club is all about, is that you can take any large cap any given day and call the sideways trades, right? So I have a link to Mark Douglas's book too, Trading in the Zone. So I thought of that right now because you have to consider the probability that any trade will go against no matter what you're looking at. That's why a lot of people don't believe in indicators. They don't believe in historical data. They don't, you know, they think that you can't, the probability and outcome, you have to, you know, you have to calculate, you have to calculate the drift. You know, you have to, there's different ways to look at this. That's really moving. I'm not going to get out of that right now. I got out too soon here. I called this wrong. Wow. Look at it go, huh? Wow. That is tempting. That's right at the even, the whole dollar up there. And then it dropped off of it. Let me see if we can get up there again before I reverse. And I should have taken it at that whole dollar. Darn. Yeah, it's already gone down like a few cents since then. So let me see if we get it again. I'm looking at the market maker right here, guys. That's what I'll get. It had 98 cents again. But if it blows through it now, then it'll probably keep going. It's hit it twice. Boom. I'll take that. I'm just going to profit that for a minute and see if it gives me a chance to make the little up and down bump here. Yeah, it did. So I'll take that $9. Now I'm at $234.92. There's very, very little slippage. I mean, it's only a penny spread here. So it's hovering around that. Again, it might keep dropping off of it, so I'll keep playing. If I can get it up just a few cents above it, I might try. Oh, I could have got that trade for sure there. Look at how the buyers just were so strong right there. I would be worried about playing this short for very long. It did drop there, but it's right near the top, so we're just trying to squeak out a couple $100 today, guys. If we can do that with a large cap, at the end of the week, we got $1,000, maybe $3,000 if we can get a little bit more. And that's fine, right? That's enough for end of the month. Did I say week? No, week you're only going to get like, I don't know what my math just did there. I'm actually going to take that 109, see if we can drop that. I'm going to take that 5. What am I at? See, I'm at 234.95 again, and I got up to 116. These are baby. So what I'm doing here is I'm just playing this level up and down until it decides if it's going to break all the way up or break back down. So now I'm on a long because it just overall is saying long. Everything's green, multi-chart alignment. This is the 5 minutes green over here. The 15 minutes green here. The MACD is green. This just went up. Even though this didn't make it to the top, it's making me think it's going up. But these are two hangmans. You know, some people might call that a spinning top, which is a reversal sign. But I don't know. The only thing that's really pulling this down, should pull it down as a probability, is the market magnet. But what I was about to say about Mark Douglas was you have to assume any trade can go against you. Maybe I did say it at any given time. So you want to have a day trading plan with a maximum loss per trade and a maximum loss per day. So my maximum loss per trade with 100 shares, I'm doing $50 today. I don't want to even get it to $20, quite frankly. I want to keep this money, so I would get out quickly. Now, I'm reversing because it's a certain style I do, which is to, man, look at this, which is what I call managing a bad position. Like in my mind, my logic is, you see guys seeing this, right? This is pretty good. It just keeps going. My logic is, I'm just going to take that quick $11 and see if it pulls back down to the even dollar again for a second and gives me a chance to... or below the even dollars, gives me a chance to get I don't think it's going to do it. I think I might lose this. No, I'm going to just take that right there, 119. So I'm at 07 now, so yeah, I could have gone a little lower. Here's the market magnet there. I should have held it just a hair longer. I feel like it's just going to spike up really quick, and I'm going to be on the wrong position. I forget what I was talking about, but max loss per day, max loss per trade. My max is $50. Today, everybody was just talking about, typically on 100 shares, I wouldn't even have a max. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't have a max loss. I would just be like, I'm not going to get anywhere near what my tolerance is. But it's definitely something that you should do, is to have a max loss per trade. Now, this strategy, you've seen me trade and make $40,000 in a half hour. If you've watched some of these videos, I highly recommend watching the video about how to speed up your platform, how to see which way the market's going, how to set up your scanners, how to set up your charts, how to build a layout from scratch, you know, all about the different custom indicators. There's a video about this scalping indicator. It shows, you know, I go into detail about what I look at, how I use it, and it's... And then, you know, there's other ones too. And then some of these are available over at the $1 Million Margin Club. I think they have a bunch of videos for them. So again, you can trade without anything custom. Thinkorswim is a great platform. It's kind of the difference between, everything gives you an edge, right? Everything that you, depending if you know how to read it, you know, it can give you an edge, you know, to trade. I'm a true believer in the, look at this now, this is going against me, believers in the scripts. Yep, I missed that one. That's actually $20 was about as much as I was telling in my mind that I wanted to go. I said 50, but this kind of action is making me think 20. So I'm a little perturbed that I missed that. I could have played that down, is really could have done. It's just really respecting this even dollar amount there. Unless I'm back up again. I don't want to get in that position again, so we'll see. Now it's actually breaking it, so it made a higher. Whoa, whoa, look at that. Look at that go. There we go. Now we're above it. So what's our next level? Way at the back, up there at 50 cents. So we have nothing to go by here, guys, except the indicators. So that's what I'm going by here. And I'm going to try the same logic where I kind of try to snag the moves within the candlestick, which is true scalping. But, you know, you got to kind of get a feel for it. Oh, I know I was talking about reverse and I never finished. Right now I'm very interested in the price action right here because I feel like I want to revert. Well, I had it up higher than 12 bucks a second ago, didn't I? No. What is that at 18 cents on the market? I was looking right here. Seems like it's stopping right there at this level for some reason. I don't know what's there. Nobody knows. 20 cents. 22. Look at it go, huh? Oh, is that it? There's our first red candle in a bit and 2 candles. See, the buyers did drop down here. It's at the top though, but the volume dropped. But if you look at the bigger move, you can get caught up in the micro moves. Everything is saying up here. So I might want to catch a little scalp here soon. Wow. I'm definitely thinking about it now. It's 28, 30. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at 31? And I'm just going to try to reverse right back again. How are you guys doing? Is this just going to fly up to the $0.50? So I've got to be really careful here. So, I mean, this is risky because, but I'm trying to catch some of these, and it looks like I didn't. You know, it looks like I missed it. Yeah. Now it's up to 40. But, you know, it worked for a while here, but it's, oh, there we go. So I might have a chance to go back long here again in a second. So let's see. Depending on, that's a pretty strong red candle going down. That's a pretty big drop there. 8 cents. Tempting. I could have caught that $6 there and gone back long. That is a tweezer move it's making right here, guys. So you had a hangman here on a 5-minute. You got a tweezer move, and you got the sellers going up with the volume. So I'm holding this. I'm going to hold this. So I was not thinking I was going to do this, but then the indicators told me different. We still got nothing from this magnet. Is not, you know, it's not enough volume to be pulling this around. That is a good trade already. I'm just going to take that. 169. Let's see if it goes back up. Looks like it's going to keep going down, and I went the wrong way. This is the danger, you know, but you try to catch the little scalps in between and not just ride it all one way or the other. So you got to get, I don't want to say the word feel, but you've got to look at everything and then make a decision. You know, I made enough of a cushion now where I can take a chance here. Oh, look at that. It broke the whole dollar. That is not good for me if it keeps going down. So, excuse me. Yeah, I got to make a call here pretty quick. It looks like it's going to keep going. Look at this. Look at these at the top. So nothing is, I called it right. It would go down. Then I tried this funny business in here. Hey, now maybe the $0.50 is going to, maybe the $0.50. I mean, that is a spinning top on the 1 minute. It did start to drop right here. So let me just hold this a second longer. Five minutes turning green. 15-minute never went red. It's going above the even dollar. It's almost up to my position. Well, it was. It went back down. This is my chance to flip out for a lesser loss, which I am considering. I'm green now on this trade, so this is hard to get out of right now. So we're making a tweezer move here. We got an inverted hammer. This hit the top, even though the volume dropped. So now we're all buyers. Yeah, so I dodged a bullet there. Waited out that move. So we stopped here at like the 40-cent mark. So I'm going to, whoa. So I was going to say I was going to look for that, and it just did it. So I'm going to take that 38 for a second and try to get the dip. If there's a dip there, if it goes back down, or is it going to break up to the whole dollar now? Whoa, I got that 10. It looks like it's going back up, so I just tried to do exactly what I said. I just tried to catch the dip. Now, it might just keep going down. We're right in between the channels of the half and whole dollar, so I'm kind of looking at that as my channel on the 1-minute chart, and, you know, I'm going to take that. What I got? That's the same position I was in, but I managed to get like 10 bucks. It's kind of fun to trade low share size, you know. So we made the 200. There's not a lot of risk going on here, obviously, guys. So, I mean, it depends on your perspective. Obviously, this could be like a lot of money for you, and you want to pocket that 50 bucks or 100 bucks a day. You don't want to lose it. So I was starting to tell you that I go into a reverse because if I feel, now you're seeing me do little scalping, but when I'll reverse off the channels. And if I feel like it's petering out, like it's getting the nosebleed or whatever, or down, either way, I will reverse rather than just get out of the trade. And then the right way to trade is to get out of the trade and then, yeah, I should have taken that 10 bucks right there as I was explaining, taking my hand off the mouse. There was 10 bucks there for me just before it, you know, went down, and then just before it went back up. So I would have caught it both ways. So I could have been up to like 220, 225. But my logic is that yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. 225 now. See if I can catch it to a reverse off the. Whoa, that just told me to get that guy out of this move. Get out of Dodge. That was scary. So can I at least get back to my position? I was at 30. I'll take that. 40 cents. All right, so I stair-stepped up a few more bucks, but it looks like it might be making the play to get all the way up. So I'm really doing some pretty risky trades if this was larger share size, and you might get some slippage. Yeah, so that was pretty risky, you know. I could have been holding it and then caught it both ways down. So there's different ways to look at it. What I've been trying to say is that, oh, I see a bunch of you are. Huh. Well, I am in the lead, which is good. There's a couple people over 200. Most everybody is below that. The lowest looks like 125. So everybody's doing good. Yep. Okay. The right way to trade is to wait for the perfect entry. I'm going to do a video about that. Because of the newer indicators, I keep putting it off because there's you get more and more information to look at to make a perfect entry or exit. The problem is it just gets to be too much data, and you can get, you know, paralyzed by indecision, you know, analysis paralysis, and you know, I'm still wondering if I should be showing that kind of a thing. Now, I'm used to reading a whole bunch of stuff at once. I would say that I got asked the question the other day, what is the primarily number one, if you had to put a percentage on things that you, the different indicators or different historical data, like what is the most important to you? And the most important to me are the support and resistance levels. And the most important out of those are the Fibonacci levels. So I answered that question for everybody. That is the most important. Now, any given day, That can change, if depending if the scalping indicator is really strong, showing me volume that is overriding things. So there's no one perfect answer for that. I still haven't finished this whole reverse thing because I'm actually going to take that. It was just too much money the way we've been trading. That was $16, so I'm hoping that I didn't make a mistake there because it's still going down. Sooner or later it was going to get me with those kind of shenanigans I was doing. So now I have to decide to, this is a perfect example of how reverse can go bad for you. It's like I wanted to take that money, but I didn't necessarily want to go short at the same time. Ouch! This is really getting me now. So 13, yeah, that's a lesser loss. 15, is it going to go back up at all so I can get out of this, or is it just going to keep pounding down? 10. I'm going to take that. I took a loss there. So I'm at 25.13 now. Going short. But if I feel like I want to get out of the trade because the action's going to stop moving a certain way, then if I wait for the perfect entry, often I'm watching it, I was right. Like it stopped and it went the other way. And then I waited 10 cents or 20 cents before I got back in. So I learned the way I trade, it's better to reverse, but everybody trades differently. And you will get slippage both ways, and you have to call Thinkorswim to your guys, your tech support, to have them turn it on for you. It's just the way that I like to trade, but I don't highly recommend it. I consider it to be an advanced way to trade, and some would say, don't you consider it to be a stupid way to trade? Is advanced another word for stupid, Mr. Professor? Yeah, I get them. I get the comments that aren't very friendly. Mostly tongue-in-cheek and fun. We mess with each other, but it brings up a good time to say that professional traders that have been through the journey and have lost a lot, never, ever judge or badmouth other traders for what they get. They can give advice, but you don't, rip them one because you think you're so much better and they're stupid. That's a sign of a very inexperienced trader that's not doing very well and thinks that by bringing people down, he can lift himself up, or she, whatever it might be. And it's just a very childish thing that as you get into this for a while, you just never do that. Because everybody has to work so hard, and it's so hard for day trading to work. I get comments sometimes from supposedly professional traders that tell me that I don't know what I'm doing and I'm hurting, other traders. And, I won't get into it. I'm not going to name names. I could name names. You would know some of these people, but they're usually promoting something of their own, and I don't coincide with their way of thinking. And it's usually their people from their students that are saying, hey, look at this guy and what he's doing, and then I get these, not very often, but I get some nasty comments. And that tells me right away, like, oh, wow, you're not actually really good at trading, are you? So it's just, could be wrong, just a perspective. I just know in the group that I know, all we do is support each other when things are going wrong. We will help diagnose and back test to see what, why did you lose $50,000 this month or whatever it might be. Like, where did only if they want, usually they want, help. And you can see how you get swept up in the moment. You don't follow your day trading plan. You look at long terms and you hold way past your day trading plan. And often that will work fine. It will come back around. Damn, I missed that trade, guys. But you're getting good verbiage from the professor while I miss these trades. So this 235, look at this. This half and whole dollar script's a cool script, or just mark them. But there's psychological support, man. This is where the crowd trades. That's why you want to look at this stuff. Okay, so it just breached it. So I'm going to try to play it back up and down a little bit here and see if I can get it maybe a little lower before I flip, just a little lower than the whole dollar to see if I can get a chance. I'll just take that. What did I get it at? 97? I got 248. So I'm going to see if we can pop up and down like it did before. Try to get a few moves here. I'll take that. That's 04. Try to stair step up. Now this is a little dangerous as it keeps going up here, but it's just an idea. It seems to be wanting to settle here, so let's try to catch these. Apple, just a 1 cent spread, and think or swim filling your market so quick. You can actually trade this way. Just be careful. You don't get on the wrong side of every single trade. Then it will add up the other way. So, wow, I'll take that. So I got a 90. Uh-oh. That was a big break, actually. That was a big break through that level. So, yeah, that looks like that could continue. So I've got to be careful here. So I've got it at 234.90. And I would say if it breaches this level down here on the market magnet, I would turn around. So that's 69, like 21 cents or so, $21. Because it does look like it broke it now that this business is over. And although the volume did go way down with the sellers here, look at that. We've got this conflicting on the multi-chart alignment. And we do have a fib down here that would be a lot of support. As you can see, it hit it hard on the 15-minute, turned around. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, that's that one, not this one. I'm on the wrong one. Okay. I don't have any definitive data about this one, sorry. But look, we made over 250 if I can keep it. So that's a good $1,250 a week, $5,000 a month. So if there's no trading tomorrow. Let's see. We're getting near time, too. I just realized, yeah. That went fast. Seemed fast to me today. I was in the right mood to trade low share size, I think. I found this. And I like that my platform is not having any weird issues. I think I did get rid of those glitches. Tell everybody, always reload the fresh one that you've built. And I will make this one available every day that you trade. Don't just go to the last one that opened and just start trading. Go back and reload however you saved it and bring it in. I was not doing that. I wasn't taking my own advice for a couple times, which I realized, and it was just stupid, but whatever. Forget. You get involved with other stuff. It's not really that big of a deal until you're in really fast scalps and you're looking at every second. Then it becomes like a big deal, and you keep adding. I'm actually just going to sell out at this point, guys, because we're at the last minute. So looks like a good last trade. It broke it pretty strong here. That's a big candle there. Oh, wow, it's still going. Okay, so this is good. Everybody's going long, I hope. Yep, okay. Looks like we're going to have a really good day for everyone. It seems like everybody's just right. There's a couple people right at the 200 mark now that are just going over. So that's good. This is a very strong candle up, guys. I'm staying with it. Got about 10 seconds left here. But I'll hold this to the end of the move. I'm just going to take that 96. Yeah, I'm almost 300. I just saw that go up. So I'm at time. So theoretically, you're supposed to stop. Charlotte keeps track of everybody for our competition. But, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, guys. I will make this layout available for you under the more information. Make sure you look down there. There's lots of cool stuff there. And, again, we have this whole treasure hunt we do where you can get free scripts. So we'll be doing that again after the holiday. And And yeah, so this is, if you have any questions, go ahead and give them on the chat, or you can email me. That my email is under the information of the channel. If you're confused about something or have questions about what we do on the channel, what our mission statement is, and things like that. We're getting near to a new year where I'll be focusing, I hope I'll be focusing a lot on swing trading for everybody. I don't know if they'll put out a book about that, the $1 Million Margin Club. There's been talk about it, but it would probably be a ways away. I'm going to be focusing on putting new scripts out for everybody. That will make everything, and including for swing trading, because I've already started to do that. You saw some of my my Keltner band and ones I'm going to be doing for swing. I was just looking at them. I don't know, maybe I haven't showed those yet, but I was looking at them to see if they would work on 1 minute or 5 minute. I always like to look at the new scripts for scalping. But Apple's just such an easy stock to trade. It's just so easy to go inside the levels. So, rewatch the video if it makes it easier. But this is basically the RV strategy without marking all the levels, because it even works without the historical data. All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for watching. Always stay inquisitive out there, and go green. And I'll see you soon.